UK versus England versus Great Britain explained. Let's unravel the tangled web of these three, well, should we say nations? First up, the United Kingdom, or the UK for short. You can think of it as a family, but instead of siblings, it has countries. This family includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Each has its quirks and charms, but they all share a living room called Parliament. It's sort of a big political family reunion where everyone gets to argue over who controls the remote, or in this case, laws and policies. Now, let's hop over to Great Britain. This is not a country, but a big island. It's more of the main dish at the UK's family dinner, including England, Scotland, and Wales. But don't call it a country, or you'll get the same look as if you'd mistaken a scone for a biscuit. The name Great Britain comes from being the largest island in the British Isles, and to make sure it's not confused with its smaller French cousin, Brittany. Speaking of the British Isles, it's a group of over 6,000 islands, and yes, they counted. This includes everything from the big guy, Great Britain, to Ireland, the Isle of Man, and even those tiny islands you might miss if you blinked on a map. It's the full guest list for the UK's extended family gathering. Now, to England, the biggest and, some might say, the bossiest sibling in the UK family. It's famous for tea and the royal family, and people think it's the same as the UK. However, it's not. England is a country within the UK, and it's where you'll find the bustling capital, London, also the UK's capital. Confused? Just remember, England is to the UK what New York is to the USA. Part of it, but not all of it. Then there's the Commonwealth realm, a sort of VIP club of countries that still hang out with the king. These include places like Canada and Australia. They're independent but still pass around family photos. That is, they share the king as their monarch. And lastly, those British overseas territories you hear about, like Bermuda and the Falkland Islands. Think of them as the UK's distant cousins who live in exciting places and only attend major family events, such as royal weddings. So, in summary, the UK is a family of countries. Great Britain is the big island in the family, the British Isles are the whole family tree, England is the big sibling, and the Commonwealth is the group of cousins who still send Christmas cards to the king. Still confused? Don't worry, even the Brits get it muddled sometimes. But now, when someone talks about Brexit, you'll know exactly who's breaking up with the EU. And hey, if you liked this whirlwind tour of the British Isles, remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fun explanations. What other confusing topics should we tackle next? Let us know in the comments below.